1-year-old still. The calendar had a fold in it before I could read. 1-year-old and the house came apart in two. My mother walking, and 2 weeks was all he'd need to find the next one. He was never able to be alone, not then, not later either. The second house cracked too. 3 sons in, and before he'd even left, he was writing letters to a woman across the sea. He always had somewhere to begin again. I only had the fold. The bag I packed and held on doorsteps. Going, coming, going. The small unbelonging of a child passed between 2 worlds, expelled from neither, welcomed fully into none at all. They told me my cat went away. She died. I knew the shape of that lie the moment it was said. The room changed while I was gone. My whole one safe inside, undone without a word, given instead to brothers who needed it more. I made myself smaller. I made myself quiet, useful, ungrateful if I cried. And every birthday came and went, and every year he'd stall or forget entirely. Until 2016, when I was homeless on my birthday. In this email, I replied. I told him, I said the truth plainly. I have no way to sleep tonight. And he wrote back, nothing, nothing. Not even a word to smooth the silence over. That was the door that finally shut for good. Not spite, just absence, doing what it always does, confirming what I already have believed. That I was easy to leave standing. Yesterday, his number lit the dark twice. A thing that never happens. The body knew before the mind could catch up that something had gone wrong. His wife, not him. He's not like your father anymore. She said it twice, as if repeating it might make it good, might make it landable. A stroke, the years of learning how to walk. Back to his car, now this. Falling faster than the words could hold. My mother guessing wrong, then somehow landing closer to the truth. And then, right after the disaster of a second sentence stitched too close. You're a grown one now. As if the girl who packed the bag could be dissolved by saying no. Or by saying so, as if 30-some years of longing came with a receipt refundable. As if I just agreed to let it go. I didn't sleep. I called my aunt, I called my mother. Thomas came and sat with me a while because I couldn't find the floor alone. I called the place I call, another queue too long to hold me, and I was told I might eat something. I had only vegetables, so I ordered pizza. Because a small thing warm was what I needed to come down. Today, I closed the door. Not because I faltered, because I finally get to choose the quiet, uncontested, on my own terms for once. I'll answer for my aunt, the rest can wait outside the door for a while. This isn't hiding, this is a girl finally granted the right to rest inside her own four walls, her own mile, and still father. Whatever this becomes, whatever left of the road for you, I want you to have heard it once, plainly. Not the ungrateful child, not the daughter who was dead at disappearing when you disappeared. But this. I loved you fully. This whole time. Fully. Even through the birthdays. Even through the years of a silence so complete it taught me what to expect from love, and still some stubborn root beneath it all, some fierce uneven thing in me kept growing toward you anyway. I don't know how to correct that, or whether it needs correcting. I only know it's true the way the bird still whips the rock, unsure footing. Be damned. I did not stop. Whatever else I built it around loving you. I only wished once to be seen, not the one who stayed away, the one who stayed and understands. And underneath all of it, the truest thing I said today, all day, not to Paige, but to my aunt, out loud, half curse, half prayer. Why do I care so fucking much? I don't want to care this way. I don't have an answer, only this. I care, I'm still here. Still that 1-year-old on the step, still holding the small bag, still waiting some nights for a door that was never going to open. I know that now, I know it. And the knowing doesn't drag the wanting out of me, it just sits beside me. Both remain unbroken. And I say, jag blomstrar fram. I bloom forth. Not because the soil was kind. Not because the weather ever once turned warm on purpose, but because something in me kept choosing to climb anyway toward light that wasn't promised. That's the whole of it. That's the verse I return to always on the days the calendar still folds in half. On the days a stranger's voice tells me who he no longer is, I bloom, not resolved, not healed, just still somehow unfolding. 1-year-old and 30 salmon today still reaching, still hiss in the waves that were never mine to give back, still my own. In the one way that matters, I stayed, I bloom, I go on. Merci.